Anyways, apparently Casey and her husband have a message for the haters.
Hey haters, what do you think of this?
I mean, I think it's cute. Again, love is a great thing, especially if you know you genuinely have your partner's best interests at heart. You love them. What about the lawsuit? Casey, what about the lawsuit, though? Do you have a lawyer, though? I know you don't. I'm gonna be frank. Heads do not care about the ring right now. They caring about where your pocket's about to be, and I know where they're at currently and where they're going further. You already know what it is, baby. Every time it just gets sweeter. The whole H3 lawsuit, Denim's Kaceytron and Frogan, the saga goes on, the fallout continues. Yeah, a little bit more info came out, so you already know. We checking that boy out. So are we gonna waste time? We're not. This boy, already a yap sesh. We know how it gets down. So Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything. Makes the video so long, huh? Tough. Let's get right into it. You already know. Shut up, my glorious Slop King. More Pegasus. Already know, guys. The Daily Schlops. They just fucked up real bad. If you guys want to watch the OG video, original video, down in the description, first link, sure to love. As always, let's stamp it in because some heads. I had to get it off. Yeah, some heads don't do that. And that's why we're in this whole debacle, huh? So yeah, of course, go share the love with my Slop King. But other than that, we gonna fix the cam because what is that? Like, brother, this fool really don't know how to make content. How long it's been? Not long enough, I see. Pause. No pause, because this fool really don't know how to do it. Schlippy! Let's get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so spectacular, Netflix gave me a contract. In today's video, Ethan has pulled out a 1 million IQ move. Apparently he was trolling when he said he added Seandablack to the lawsuit.
Yep, so he got X'd out. Hey, you got saved, Sean, the irrelevant. Let's stay irrelevant.
Sun's orbiting moons are in shambles. In other news, Kaceytron apparently got married. F in the chat for the poor soul who has to deal with her. Lawyers are now going into in-depth analysis of the lawsuits. It appears Denims in particular is completely cooked. People are...
Yep, had a feeling. We talking about the Emiru John just came off of this vid. Yeah, Hassan's G-Boys was literally licking her tip, bro. They was literally dick riding hard as hell. Yeah, she had the most, like, literally basic, not even like, and again, not in a bad regards to her, because her take was good, because it's the obvious take. Yeah, man, you shouldn't maliciously steal vids. Yeah, man, you shouldn't admit to crimes on stream. How's that bad? Don't know. But the G-Boys will somehow find a way to misconstrue it. They always do.
Are now harassing streamer Emiru for supporting Ethan. Subscribe to make all of your dreams come true. And let's begin with Ethan Klein's big brain maneuver. Ethan says he does a little trolling and announces he's not suing.
You do a little trolling. Yeah, I can't do the Trumpy impression. That's the one impression I can't do. A little trolling. And it turns out it was excellent. Nah, I can't do it. I know it was cringe, y'all. My bad. Dumbass Trilly.
Seandablack. So here we got Ethan and Ela on vacation.
Hey,
okay.
Like they enjoying themselves, having fun.
Hey, I was kidding about suing Seandablack. I thought it would be funny to add a guy after being called a misogynist. We do a little trolling on vacation. The truth is, if I thought it was a good case, I would have added him from the start. He was very close to making the cut, though. Anyway, pretty funny how you all went from calling me a misogynist to calling me a racist.
Because the whole thing is that, one, we know they have no arguments to put against this because, yeah, we can all see that Denims, Kaceytron, Frogan, they're pretty much, yeah, absolutely cooked, right? So, yeah, they can't make no argument to be like, oh, yeah, they're not, well, no, they got this. Because, obviously, also, we were talking about in another vid, but, yo, we were watching Legal Mindset. Again, shout out Uncle Mindset. Like, yo, there's not 100% chance that Ethan can win, but at the same time, the favorableness is definitely on Ethan's side versus, like, their side. So, again, we got that, John. But even on that, like, coming back to this, because, sidebar Trilly yaps, like, yo, once more, are y'all gonna actually fight the arguments? fight the story? Never. Yep.
That was just crazy. For the record, I did not even know that Sean was black. Okay, he's got to be trolling. His name is Seandablack, but whatever. So it turns out my lawsuit isn't racist, just misogynist. But if you ask me, I am the true feminist. I hold people accountable, regardless of gender. But go ahead and tell the judge about how it's not fair that I'm targeting 3 women. Let's see how that works out for you. All the best, Ethan Klein.
Again, this is what I'm saying, yo. In the court of law, they not worried about your Twitter arguments. They not taking the snark talking points. So, what are you gonna do? Ooh, nothing. Cooked.
Dude, Ethan has just been absolutely trolling them while on vacation. That is diabolical. And I know you guys complain about me saying that word a lot, but come on, what other word describes the sequence of events? If
I think this is the perfect one.
you remember, Seandablack was literally shitting his pants, turning on his friends, saying, I don't know why you guys dragged me into this. I don't want to be...
Leave me out of this. Leave me out of it.
Dude, wah. Bro is letting out the biggest sigh of relief. He is thanking his lucky stars right now. So Asmongold responded,
This is insane. Yeah, bro, he is living his best life right now, and guy isn't fucking around.
Ethan said, we out at the cliffs. Nah, I ain't even worried about these bulls though. But y'all still cooked. Yo, we seeing the views while y'all about to see bankruptcy. That's really tough, gang.
Well, the best part about it is that he is partially fucking around. That's what makes it funny. And so, yeah, there you go. And he laid the trap for the summer rants. He sure did. He's feeling himself. This is freedom. This is, I think this has the capacity to be Ethan's best arc. I think this is...
Honestly, yo, he's been taking non-stop dubs. Bro, the glaze already gonna come out. Oh my god. Yo, Trilly's glazing. Nah, but literally throughout this whole jump, whether it be with H3 versus Hassan, H3 versus Ian Yoko, like all this different jump, bro, it's just been bruh. Even to give charitability, I guess take away from Ethan a little bit, bro, they just been lobbing him up to him now. Bro, they just been lobbing him, bro. I'm like, oh my god. But I guess, hey, that's what makes it all the more juicy. Ah, lovely.
This is amazing. They turned Ethan into a monster, and I'm loving it. That's right.
I'm sick.
Yep, that's pretty much what happens when you go after a man's kids. You get exactly what you deserve. And
Bruh, you're getting scorched earth. Like I said in literally 3 or 4 of the vids now. If someone tries to, if you generally love your fam, which I would hope you do. But anyway, like I was saying, another sidebar to the sidebar. Like, yo, family doesn't gotta be just blood. Family is whoever you think of when you think of the word fam. But anyway, to sidebar that, if somebody try to take away one of your fam that you love, bro, you letting that junk happen? How about no? Like, bro, y'all getting scorched earth. I'm gonna see y'all later, bro. This is the fallout y'all wanted. That's tough.
I wish the lawsuit was actually real. The troll is pretty hilarious too. You pretty much got them thinking that their life is over, and that is some super villain shit. Now, I did say last video that he might have been trolling, so again, I kind of called it. I didn't know exactly this was gonna happen, but I had a suspicion, you know? This is the most action Sean will ever see, and he'll be reliving this limelight for years to come.
Sean the irrelevant. I've been saying it. I've been stamped it, and this is what I'm saying, bruh. He went from Sean the irrelevant. He had his relevant moment. Was he about to be cooked on it? Oh, nah, we just trolled you, little bro. We gonna see you later, man. Got a little scared. Back to irrelevancy. Like, we'll be seeing you later, bud.
By the way, just some context. Sean is basically as irrelevant as Frogan and...
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Truly don't tell the lies.
Kaceytron. So anyways, people are losing their minds. Oh my god, lol. Now Ethan's pretending he didn't know Sean was black. Well, I don't know how much plausible deniability he has with that one for obvious reasons. I assume he's joking. Oh, he is, but it's getting into very weird territory. How is it very weird territory? Bro has literally shown Sean clips on stream before. Sean is in the content cop that Ethan watched on stream. He's just being a little shit, but it's becoming clear he's just racist as well. Yep, comedy is illegal now, guys. Also, his lawyer definitely told him to say he was joking. Oh my god, bro. Live in your fantasy land. Anyways, here we have iDubbbz' former editor.
Oh my god, nah. Yeah. Fidel Tonic? Yeah. Yo, his fit at CC2 boy. Oh my god, bro. I wonder if I can find that picture.
Criticizing Ethan. Maybe Ethan being scared of leaving his home just shows that he understands what kind of violent physical response he truly deserves. iDubbbz, you just employ the best.
They don't got the picture. No. Come on, no. Wait. Now we gotta do some deeper research. No, they only got the Froggy Fest pictures. Hold on, wait. Yeah. What? Okay. On. Do we? Oh my god. Yo, that joke had me crying, bro. I can't. Okay. Alright, digging aside. Let me go back. Way to go, the way back.
Live in your fantasy land. Anyways, here we have iDubbbz' former editor criticizing Ethan. Maybe Ethan being scared of leaving his home just shows that he understands what kind of violent physical response he truly deserves.
Brother, what are you pulling? A central committee? Are you pulling a mic from PA? What are we saying? Like to go out and attack heads? Yeah, the usual.
iDubbbz, you just employ the best people, don't you?
He sure does.
He knows the harm and anguish he causes to people. He knows it's wrong. He knows he's outrunning the consequences. So what
Consequences of what? Froggy, I suggest what is he taking consequences for? You gotta go ahead and name those things.
What did he mean by this? The physical response he truly deserves. The
We know this is a call to violence. Like, come on, like let's not even beat around the bush here. Like,
violent physical response. Sounds oddly similar.
yo, heads are gonna think like I pre-watch all of the videos. Like, I swear, like, y'all, I'm dead serious. We come on the daily slops, bro, and just be on it, bro. I'm telling you, I've seen like all the clips. I've seen like everything, bro. It's crazy.
To Mike from PA saying Ethan needs to bleed from the mouth.
With people like Ethan, he's not going to stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth.
These people are so pathetic. They always want to make it violent. They always want to take things too far.
So are you taking that guy seriously? Better, yeah. Wait, hold on, chill. Who the fuck is that guy? Yeah, we gonna see you later, bud. Anyway.
Because they can't win on merit. What has Ethan done to anyone to deserve to be threatened physically?
Good question I asked.
Nothing, literally. Scared of leaving his house. He's literally on holiday, oh yeah. Anyways, so Sean responded, after failing to receive Hassan's attention, Ethan admits that he has no case against me, and he's doubling down on the misogyny of only...
Sean the irrelevant, if your brain wasn't so fucking hollow. After failing to receive Hassan's attention, what are you talking about? Hassan on stream talking about some, yo, if he has to donate because his own audience is hounding him. The shit I be talking about with him being audience captured. But anyway, let's keep going back to that. Brother, he's on the shit talking about how if he's gonna donate to like the GoFundMe and shit and show support, he's gonna do it under the table and shit. Nigga, I think he got Hassan's attention, dog. Hassan looking dumb as shit. Like, bro, what are we
targeting smaller woman creators? Dude,
wait, what other stupid shit did he say?
Against me, and he's doubling...
Fuck, hold on.
After failing to receive Hassan's attention, Ethan admits that he has no case against me, and he's doubling down on the misogyny of only targeting smaller woman creators. Dude.
Ethan admits he has no case against you. That's kind of fair. You can have that. And he's doubling down on misogyny of only targeting smaller women creators. Again, it's not misogyny. You niggas have no fucking idea what this word means. Moving on.
Case against me, and he's doubling down on the misogyny of only targeting smaller woman creators. Dude, I just love this. So if he sues these three women, he's misogynist. If he adds Sean, he's now racist. If he removes Sean, he's back down, doubling down on the misogyny. Dude, this is like brain rot chess, you know? Brain rot political chess. Thank you for all the support, but make sure you send that energy to those who still need it. Links below. You know Sean just ran out in the streets in the middle of the night and shouted to the heavens, thank God! Bro is about to have his life ruined. And then
Generational debt.
he's just linked all 3 GoFundMes. His fans were so insistent that you violated copyright, I don't think they have a single effing clue on what they're talking about. Just adopt the opinion of their current talking head on YouTube or Twitter.
Alright, so let's break it down. Anyway, his fans were so insistent he violated copyright or something. Well, obviously, Ethan just said on the post, like, yeah, there wasn't enough. He almost could have got him, but there wasn't enough to really go after him. So, whatever, fine, right? I don't think they have a single fucking clue on what they're talking about and just adopt the opinion of current talking on Twitch. Well, we know, again, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you niggas. For Denims, Kaceytron, and Frogan, yo, they blatantly, maliciously stole content nuke Hassan Piker, bruh. Denims goes on a John, yo, you don't want to support Ethan Klein, yo, come over here and watch through me or whatever, have a watch party, yo, throw a prime, throw a sub, all of this. Kaceytron came up in his boy, I know people don't want to necessarily support Ethan Klein, like, bruh, y'all done. Yo, Frogan is getting up on the John, literally saying she has no commentary, there's nothing to add, the video is terrible, bro, what are these niggas talking about? Fuck the talking points, nigga, again, attack the story. You niggas sound dumb as shit. Like, yo.
Twitch. Yeah, now they're coping how they were in on the troll the whole time. Sad bunch. But don't mind yourself with them. Okay, so again, this is completely brain dead. First off, these 3 people did violate copyright. Second off, when I was covering the situation, I specifically said, I don't know if Sean has violated copyright specifically because I haven't seen any clips. And I specifically asked, Ethan to show clips of these before I actually made a judgment. Who would have thought, guys? Who would have thought? Who would have thought I would actually have nuance in this situation? Now, Ethan did mention that he is he was apparently close to qualifying for the lawsuit or whatever. So I don't know. I haven't seen Sean's any content actually, except from the one clip where he wanted to murder Destiny, of course.
Oh, you mean like his 15-second clip? Because this is quite literally the only thing niggas know him for?
Can somebody just like, it would just be so easy. We would have socialism at this point if someone just went out of their way and
Failing to get Hassan's attention, brother, we have daily crash outs from Hassan. Yes, we
That's what I'm saying! Bruh, the daily slops literally like are the foundation because this nigga cannot shut his mouth. It is bro, whatever.
We have definitely gotten Hassan's attention, alright? Where there's 50 videos to show that. So Sean
Oh my god, it's 50 deep now? Holy shit.
also responded to Ethan asking Hassan to pay money. Basically, Ethan asked Hassan for 75k total. Sean responds, so after failing to force 2 women to grovel enough for his liking, he's moved on to trying to force financial penalties on Hassan, using me as hostage once again. Another false choice.
Nigga, what? Force 2 of them to grovel for his liking. Again, they're blatantly wrong, but yeah, these motherfuckers are gonna grovel because you wanna know why? They put themselves in this situation. Stupid actions, stupid consequences. Like, bro, dumbass. Anyway, let me see. He's moving on and trying to force financial penalties on Hassan. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Hassan, he wanna have his fucking orbiters. He wanna have niggas glaze him. Hey, bro, help your niggas. But when we know what type of nigga he is, he doesn't want to do this shit. The only reason he is now even hinting at him, even doing some shit behind the table is again because niggas are calling him out for this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? This shit is hilarious, bro. You know what? Let him cook. Again, stove not in the house, but let him cook.
Either Hassan donates the 25k publicly and further feeds Ethan's puppet master god complex. Number 2, doesn't feed Ethan's ego, so you can pin the blame of him suing me on Hassan. Millionaire socialist won't spend 75k to protect a smaller creator. F you, Ethan. I'm not your pawn. Suck my dick. Bro, this tough guy act just doesn't work after you were like crying on stream, bro. There's no way a judge would look at all the shit and take any of it to trial. This is intimidation and coercion at its finest. Ah, yes, the guy named Dumb.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. That's not what some of the lawyers on the tube is saying, but hey, you know what? We just gonna have to wait and see. But again, the favorability is not on their side.
On Twitter knows more than actual lawyers, of course. Bro, he's turned you guys into absolute lolcows, that's true. Anyways, more people are freaking out. The Kleins are hideous looking people with even more vile, rotten souls. And then we just got 2 of them having like the best time ever.
Like,
that pretty much just sums up Twitter.
Like, my nigga, the dick eating is crazy. The dick eating is crazy. But whatever, bro. That's, this is what comes with the territory. You gonna have niggas like this, bro. But again, it just sucks that you niggas have this much hate in your heart, bro. It's really, like, all this shit is happening because of, like, political ideologies and shit. Niggas really can't drop that. And that's more or less to say, the shit I've always been saying, which is need to shift his camera over, boy. Jeez. Again, gotta know how to film. But like, yeah, fools like this, the first thing they try to know about you to even associate you with you is like political ideologies. What happened to chilling? What happened to being like just cool? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, having normal discourse and all this type of jazz. Nah, bro, what is your opinions on Palestine? What is your, like, bro, we not, bro, what the whatever. That's these bulls.
Twitter, bro, like a bunch of people getting mad.
Why didn't y'all tell me, bro? Yo, the cam, yeah, I'm never gonna get this boy perfect. I don't care. It's whatever.
And then the other side's just enjoying themselves. Anyways, we got Omega Simp always inserting himself in every situation. Mike from PA. Ethan is 40? Oh my god, he looks like he's nearing social security retirement age.
Brother, correct me if I'm wrong, but shoot, there's one picture of you don't even want me to get to start talking.
Dude, it's like Mike enjoys being humiliated, bro. He always...
And funny enough, that picture is with Kaceytron.
brings up something where you could say something that would absolutely demolish him, but you know what? I've brought it up too many times. Let's move on. Anyways, now we gotta move on to Kaceytron apparently
Speak of the devil.
getting married. Kaceytron tweets, I may not be rich in money, but I'm so rich in love. Some people are so rich in money, but lacking of love in their heart. They use their fortune to threaten those less fortunate. There is so much good they could do with that money instead. Sad. And I'm just gonna say sorry in advance. But I saw it, you have to see it. Kaceytron and her boyfriend Joshua eloped, getting married outside Subway in Walmart.
Wait, are we supposed to hear?
Okay, I'll put yours on you.
Right? I love you, baby.
Okay, stop. I'm not showing that, alright? Yeah, I know.
What events in my life have led me to this moment? See, this is why we question it all. I'm seeing it now.
I know I Frogan flashbang you guys on a regular basis, and I've
I was so shocked that we didn't already see it.
tortured you guys quite a bit, but even I am a man of mercy, alright? Even I have my limits. I will not subject you to a Kaceytron kiss. That
He probably will.
is a level of hell no man should ever have to endure. Please, can we all get a moment of silence for this guy? Alright, now
Yeah, I hate seeing this speed clip, yo. This shit gets me every time, not gonna lie.
that that's done, dude, can you imagine calling yourself a man and getting married to Kaceytron? Yeah. You couldn't pay me $1 bajillion for that shit.
I can get through anything with this man.
I'm just so shocked, like, yo, is she not calling him an incel or no John like that, bro? Because I swear, every person that doesn't ride by her again on the tip of glazing, bro, is apparently an incel in all these incel communities. I'm not shocked she didn't think bro was an incel. We're seeing wild shit every day.
I'm crying a little. I can get through anything with this man. We may not be rich in money, but we are so rich in love.
I mean, that's excellent for you, hun, but again, I think the funds matter a bit more right now. This lawsuit is quite pressing, let me tell you.
We have so much love for each other, so much love around us. And I just love you so much. I do.
Dear Lord, I pray only one thing. May this type of love never find me.
We cannot let it prosper. But nah, let me go back. No, I be stamping on it all the time. Let me not hate on No Head's love unless it's Yoko and Soy Dub's love. We're gonna absolutely shit on that as much as possible because that is not love. But as far as I'm seeing with this, it ain't looking too bad already. But I'm not gonna lie, somebody might need to give him a context. Treated him grammar for shit. A content wagon, or better yet, context wagon on Kaceytron's history because he might reconsider. But I'm gonna leave it though.
Bro literally looks like he's being held hostage. Casey over there like smile and nod. Also, you know that they have a lot of love for each other when they're doing this, when the camera is turned on. This dude over here, like, he only...
That's the John that I was thinking about. I'm like, yo, again, this is Kaceytron. Like, I don't know if y'all seen that one clip, bro, that, like, Pegasus showed it in one of the other vids, bro, where she was playing, like, I don't even know what it was, like, Hell's Kitchen or some John, bro, while she was literally sleeping in the bed. Like, bro. What else are we expecting? I quite literally do not know.
Hired me for 30 minutes. Casey, please turn the camera off. I'm gonna need overtime now. But honestly, I was gonna say I feel bad for the guy, but let's be real. This guy is probably equally crazy as Casey. Because if you think about it, no normal dude is ever going for Casey, alright? You gotta be a straight nut job. You gotta probably be someone who agrees with.
And that's like no disrespect to the Huns, but again, the Huns already told Trilly. Shout out y'all, by the way. No cap. That, yeah, nah, Kaceytron do not rep for women. Nah. Y'all stamped it into me. Don't worry. I felt that on y'all part. Like, because I definitely feel y'all. Like, yeah, nah. Absolutely not. We'll be passing.
With all of her takes and all of her actions and finds her, you know, pleasant. But now it makes complete sense why incel is her favorite word. Everything just fitting together like the
My trump card. That's trump card.
millennium puzzle. Also, the most hilarious thing is if you gave every incel in the world a choice between staying an incel forever or being with Casey, I think everybody's choosing to jump into a volcano. And it was apparently Casey and her husband have a message for the haters.
Hey haters, what do you think of this?
I mean, I think it's cute. Again, love is a great thing, especially if you know you genuinely have your partner's best interests at heart. You love them. What about the lawsuit? Casey, what about the lawsuit, though? Do you have a lawyer, though? I know you don't. I'm gonna be frank. Heads do not care about the ring right now. They caring about where your pocket's about to be, and I know where they're at currently and where they're going further.
What do you think of this?
What do you think of this?
Me and my love. I have to pull up the camera because he's so tall. This strong, tall man. Unlike these hateful little men. These hateful little...
I need y'all to... I know I'm gonna destroy some of y'all's day with this because I just destroyed my own. This is the problem with, just thinking in general. Imagine this audio. Let me go back a little bit.
Unlike these hateful little men.
Yeah, imagine this audio, just no screen on a black screen. Yeah, life is terrible. It is. It is.
These hateful little men typing on their keyboards. They're not strong men. They're very...
This, at some point, this has got to be torture.
weak, actually.
Brother, don't make me do it to you, dog. Don't make me do it to you. Don't. Oh my God. Yo, how many tweets Kaceytron dropped? Let's go ahead and ask the questions because you out here calling niggas keyboard warriors, yet she the one typing the fucking most. It's You know what? I'm off it with y'all niggas.
Like, okay, loser. Incel.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't give a fuck. Is she still using this fucking word, bro? This shit, bro. First of all, Casey, once more, I'm going to have to hang your ass at the thesaurus. We gonna have to up the dialogue options. This shit getting ridiculous. I swear to God, you got fucking 4 of them shits. 1 of them is incel and 3 of them are fucking ellipses. It's pissing me off. Learn some more shit. Anyway, we want to talk about niggas being losers? Holy shit. I never seen a more losing position in my life. This shit is crazy right now. You know what?
Oh my god, how dare she say incel? She doesn't even know what that means!
You quite literally don't. Define that shit right now. I guarantee you, if you ask her what the fuck incel means, she will not say involuntary celibate. I guarantee, yo.
You okay, Casey? Are you off your meds? She is so mad. Oh my god. But honestly, I'm very happy for this couple. You guys deserve each other. This is true love, guys.
Oh, the screenshot is excellent.
You know, when on the day you're proposing to each other, you are malding about people on Twitter, you're literally losing your mind and
Why did they do this, John, in front of a subway? Like, at the very least, I couldn't drive down to a coast, go to the beach. Like, that's not even actually expensive. All you gotta do is go to the area if you were gonna just do it. Like, you know what? Why the fuck do I even care? What the fuck? Like,
saying, look guys, look how happy I am. Also, boom, it's a salad. Boom, it's a gym. Did I scare you with that, Casey? I'm sorry.
no.
That's how we feel anytime Frogan or you pop up on the screen. The absolute fear in our hearts. Now, I was gonna go on a massive rant here, but I don't think I'm allowed to be honest. I will only say one thing. How are they gonna pay for the marriage with this lawsuit happening?
the question I've been asking the whole time. Guess we won't know.
And stuff, because I don't know, you might have to get married in Walmart as well. She really thinks she's winning this, by the way.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Saying I do in aisle 18 is crazy.
Anyways, now she continues going after Asmongold. The incel brigade is spreading misinformation. I never
4 dialogue options. 1 of them is incel. 3 of them are ellipses. Wah 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 wah. Asmongold killed his mother. Wah 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 wah. I actually said that. Wah 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 wah. Like,
said Asmon killed his mom. Asmongold hates to be truthful. Yeah, I didn't say it, guys. I just heavily implied it. Hassan
it's like, was this supposed to be inferred some other way? Like,
tactics once again. It's not a false flag, guys, but it would have been the perfect false flag. Kowalski analysis.
that doesn't matter because, you know, he was genuine in his actions, so.
I did like that tweet. It says, thankfully, XQC's lifestyle hasn't led directly to the death of one of his parents yet, so he has that going for him over Asmon at least. I'll admit, I did like that tweet.
I'll admit, I just agree with that take. I didn't say it though, guys.
So you agree with the factor of someone blatantly just saying, yo, the reason Asmongold's mother passed is because of him. So then you're basically like this is where, yo, they love this plausible deniability, boy. Oh my god, it is so annoying.
Guys, I definitely didn't say it. I just agreed with somebody else saying it. Now, apparently she wants him banned from Twitch. Basically, this psychopath Hassan Stan here said, responding to the negative backlash from saying Kaceytron's family deserves to be financially ruined, Asmongold appears to suggest that he intends to incite members of his audience into doing stochastic violence against his detractors. Yeah, that is not at all what Asmongold said. He basically says that if they try to harass him online, he
Directly said, especially with Kaceytron, yo, the only time he talks about her is when she talks about him, which is all the time because he is literally rent-free in her mind.
will be fighting back. He never said something about physical violence, unlike how these guys actually do that. Anyways, Casey quote tweets us saying, really not sure why Twitch hasn't done anything about someone explicitly calling for violence and saying they will use their community to harass. If you look through my comment section,
Oh my god. Really not sure at this point. Like, Twitch hasn't done anything about, like, yo, Twitch will never do anything for the shit y'all do. Y'all on a constant fucking braces, the fuck? Basis, break TOS every fucking day, damn near. Like, what are we talking about? Twitch's fucking ban moderation team is sucking out dick on a constant, like, bro, oh my god, this shit is so fucking annoying. Bruh, the Twitch TOS rules do not exist for y'all niggas. See, this is the cry-bully shit I be talking about, bruh. Y'all do this same shit all the time and then we'll cry about it when motherfuckers give the criticism back and then label that shit as crazy hate. You're getting these harassment campaigns. Holy fuck. Like, it is actually the most pathetic shit ever. Like, you're not a fucking victim. You are rightfully getting criticism and or backlash for the bullshit that comes out of y'all fucking mouth. It is so annoying, bruh. God damn, like,
it's pretty clear they are taking his marching orders. I was doxxed yesterday. Yeah, I missed the part where Asmon ever said he wanted to dox you. Why don't you just say sorry? It's not violence to dish out what was given. Really not sure why Twitch hasn't done anything
oh shit, it's Cameron.
about someone explicitly falsely accusing a fellow creator of killing their mother and falsely accusing detractors of abuse, which causes their community to harass.
Thank you, Cameron. Which is like, yeah, it's just blatantly fucking hypocritical. And Twitch literally had said to Tectone and shit too that they ban motherfuckers for on and off platform shit. Yo, these motherfuckers is running up their tweets every day. every fucking day, calling niggas rapists, calling niggas abusers, saying that they're fucking getting harassed. Like, bro, this is all bullshit. Like, yo, oh my god, bro.
Yes. If you look through her history, it's pretty clear she's malicious and her audience eats it up.
Exactly. Cry bully. Thank you, bro. This cry bully shit is so fucking annoying.
Cry bully. It's always the incels. It's always Asmon's fault. Same story every day.
Fucking day. Thank you, bro. Like, god damn. Like, bro. No wonder Trilly fucking repeats himself, because the motherfuckers I'm watching repeat themselves every day too. The same dumb shit. Like, bro.
Don't worry, guys. She has a lot of love. She's getting married in Walmart. Now, apparently, Asmon also revealed why Kaceytron has such a hate boner for him.
The actual last reason, the reason why Kaceytron actually doesn't like me is because I dated one of her arch nemesises in the old Twitch days, which was Pink Sparkles. I dated Izzy, and then basically what happened is that Kaceytron was really popular, and then Izzy started streaming Pink Sparkles, and, you know, a lot of people sure seemed to watch her stream more, and Kaceytron got really mad.
I wonder why.
About that, spread lies about Izzy, about Pink Sparkles, many times.
Probably why.
Tried to take shots at her and say all these negative things.
Probably why.
And obviously I defended her. She was my girlfriend at the time. And Kaceytron got upset about that. So really all this is a bruised ego from 10 years ago.
Wait.
Sounds about right.
Wait. You're telling me Kaceytron was popular? Oh my god.
No, it's like, nah, she was popped back in the day. Like, that was basically her prime back in, like, you know, the 2016, like, around that era, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the peak! And definitely, well, that was her peak, but there is no such thing as a peak for Kaceytron.
Thank God I missed that era of the internet. That is the most shocking thing I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, figures that she was completely incompetent and couldn't do jack shit with the audience she was given, and is somehow still completely broke. I mean, she couldn't have been that popular if she didn't manage to make any
We gotta put the box over to John's, bro. Yo, why are we covering the talent?
sort of like lifelong income or anything like that, or even have a hint of savings. Sucks to suck, I guess. Maybe try a change of career, Kaceytron. Maybe try becoming a slop tuber. I hear it's quite nice. But yeah, that
Sloppy!
backstory is so hilarious. It all stemmed from jealousy. Right, so now I wanted to quickly go over this insane Hassan fan. So basically this person
Oh, yeah, this is that one boy, on Twitter with the cat, John, yeah.
responds to this Kaceytron tweet, and they say, you didn't say that, but you wouldn't have been wrong if you had. I'd say this is just Asmon's guilty conscience lashing out, but I'm not entirely sure he has one.
Yeah, these niggas are gone, bro. These niggas are fully gone, bro. They're fucking cooked. Holy shit. That's scary as shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Hassan has these niggas completely psyoped. This shit is actually so fucking crazy. You didn't say that, but you wouldn't have been wrong if you had. Like, that's fucking crazy. Y'all really are trying to say that, like, basically Asmongold killed his mom. Like, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like, that shit actually baffles the fuck out of me, bro. Niggas just so blatantly like how do niggas have this much hate in your heart? What have you niggas been through? And I know it's been fucking nothing. You niggas have never been outside. What the fuck? Like, holy shit. Like, this is like a whole different level of parasociality. Like, bro, I get it. Like, niggas gotta have a favorite like creator or whatever the fuck. I talk about this all the time, but you gotta be able to make separations. Yo, how are you going this far to suck a nigga's cock to where you're saying, like, you're blaming a whole nother person, which, yo, niggas love to say fucking Hassan, or at least say himself, Hassan saying he love to say he's a force for good, way better than heads like Asmongold, yet these are the niggas sucking his dick, these are the niggas in his audience, let alone what's happening with his fucking orbiters. Bro, this... I just got nothing. I'm just like, damn, oh, did not mean to press that, but, like, I just be having nothing for these niggas. Wow.
Okay, so again, they're basically saying, yes, Asmon did kill his mom. You wouldn't have been wrong if you had, huh? And then somebody says, did his mom get what she deserved? They respond, hard to say what anyone deserves, but she did raise the snake that bit her. Oh my.
Yeah, you niggas are fucking disgusting, bro. Like, what the fuck is generally wrong with you niggas, bro? That shit just has me actually fucking speechless. Like, wow. Word? That's the time of y'all niggas on? Alright. I'm just gonna let you niggas know and respect the babes. Don't be calling them this, John. As always, you already know. We love the Huns. Yo, karma is a conniving bitch, my nigga. I'm gonna let you niggas know. Her nails, them shit's feisty, my nigga. I'm gonna let you know, bruh. Keep saying this shit. One day the karma's coming, nigga. It may not be now, but wait, nigga. Just wait.
My God, dude. These people are insane. Insane. Zero morals.
Oh, God. Not Johan. Is it Luddy?
Complete freaking psychopaths. You can't even have sympathy for his mom dying? Absolutely crazy, dude.
That shit is, again, like I said, that shit is just disgusting. Like, damn.
What a load of bollocks. You have no factual basis for that statement. That is a horrific thing to
Absolutely fucking abhorrent. Like,
say. Anyways, after this, Ethan calls out Casey. Somebody did this like huge sob story saying that, oh, this is like Ethan, a rich guy going after Casey, a poor person.
TLDR, too long not reading that shit.
Ethan responds, these MF will do anything to avoid admitting they're wrong. You're barking up the wrong tree. She's not even attempted to reach out or even find an attorney, and you're crying about class warfare? Here's something we all need to face down in life. Regardless of money, personal responsibility. It's time to take some, and no judge cares about your excuses, nor do I.
This is what everyone keeps trying to stamp in. Like, yo, these little Twitter bullshits where you're trying to farm sympathy off these niggas playing the victim complex bullshit, doing a cry bully bullshit. That shit is not gonna work in a court of law. You're gonna get boxed the fuck up. Y'all niggas need to start coming up with actual better yet, don't come up with no fucking strategies. You need to get a goddamn lawyer. This is what niggas keep telling Kaceytron, but fuck it, whatever.
P.S. I'm not from money. I've had no success handed to me. You don't know anything about me. She's on a road trip right now instead of finding a lawyer. How much of the 41K do you think she's already spent on what?
This is what I'm This is the funniest shit I've ever fucking seen, bro.
As I said, any funds donated to Casey are likely based on previous events, maybe possibly going to weed.
Bro.
Also, this is just tragic. How does she have 41K? Who the hell is donating, bro?
Quite literally no clue, but this is what I keep saying. These G-boys are truly psyop, bro. 41 bands to her, knowing that your money is blatantly going in Ethan's pocket. She has nothing to stand on to fight with this shit. You know, whatever. Again, it's not 100% chance Ethan's gonna win, but I'm telling you niggas, it could also be potentially 90 to 95.
Are these like Hassan's alt accounts? Because he did say last time, I'm gonna be secretly donating to everybody, because I can't imagine anybody
Told you, wasn't lying earlier. I ain't gonna lie.
sane is actually donating. But to be fair, there's a lot of crazies in this world. That's why we need the Pegasus channel, baby. You gotta educate
My slut king.
the peoples. Anyways, moving on to legal mindset. So he made this video called "It Looks Bad for Denims, Lawyer Reviews Lawsuit." And it's a pretty long video. Highly recommend to check it out for the full coverage. I'm just gonna talk about a few small segments.
The nightmare on Denim Street. So legal writing is boring, and judges are humans. You want to entertain them. You've got to keep people engaged, and legal stuff is no different. If you can make it interesting and keep people laughing, or yo,
this shit is because like just off the basis, like the way I'm interpreting this, like, yo, you gotta really sell the judge a story, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And the sad part to this, even if this shit wasn't the boring jargon, which it's not, because if y'all remember the one line with Kaceytron, she was too obliterated, that shit had me crying. That shit had me crying, bro. But even if this shit wasn't, this shit is a goddamn story. This shit really is. Let me tell you. And we're going to make sure to include the context this time. Don't worry, Ian. We're going to include it. Like, bro, what? Let me stop playing.
just engaged, paying attention. That's good. That's really good.
Dude, it's so funny that Ethan is actually using his legitimate comedy skills to entertain the court. I guess that's what
I'm saying. Like, you gotta really sell him a story, bro.
Profession now. Slop tuber to lawyer pipeline. I mean, we got the arguing down. We got the evidence down. Just gotta, missing the law school, of course. Now, this part he talks
I don't know if we pass in the bar.
about Denim's most damning statements.
We don't have to give the nuke views. Yeah, I'm going to stream it since he's confirmed it's coming.
Oh my God. We're relying on you to stay alive so we don't have to give the nuke views. Excellent. Excellent.
Out today, I'm going to stream it Denims prior to reacting to content Nukas on Piker, which goes right to the heart of it and really is the most damning piece of evidence. So he's putting at the beginning of the complaint, at the beginning, up front, the most damning evidence.
Ooh, this one looked bad.
That's the way to do it. That's correct. You start with something really strong that you're like, that the judge like can't disagree with. It's like in sales. You start getting people to say yes. That's sales psychology. Well, guys, if you enjoy not giving any views to that terrible video, give me a follow, subscribe, and throw a prime
to the nines. Yeah, she's not cooked. Moving on. Anyway.
If you like my content. So this is once again going to the heart of it. It's strong evidence that is saying directly, we are siphoning views. We are using ourselves as a substitute by not giving any views to that video. Big oof. These two are the best pieces of evidence that he has. And then we're going to go from there.
There we have it, straight from a
shout out Uncle Mindset.
A lawyer. I mean, even the layman can see that she's basically admitting her crimes, like the absolute dunce she is.
The cell phone queen, Miss Denims.
And this just kind of confirms it. Say goodbye to all of that legal money and all that GoFundMe money. Denims basically made this case as easy as possible for Ethan to win. In fact, Ethan
layup. Easy.
Might even have the strongest case against Denims here, but obviously I'm not a lawyer, so
this is what I keep saying. Like, yo, regardless of the factors of like how this John goes and pursues, like Denims, out of all these heads, or out of all the three, is the most cooked, and it's like, yo, it's going to nines, where, especially because she is really so giddy and excited to be fighting this lawsuit. She's going on the offensive, y'all. Yep. We're going to see how that results. But either way, yeah, we know on the personal grudge tip with Ethan, yeah, the stream, where is it? Yeah, she's absolutely boxed for sure. Like, yo, best case scenario for the other heads is like Frogan and Kaceytron, they could settle. Nah, Denims, you're done. Like, you're absolutely cooked for sure.
Then he talks about the difference in like the firepower of Ethan versus Denims.
Over 7 years ago, the owners of Plaintiff 10 Entertainment, Ethan and Gila Klein, established the legal standard for fair use in Hosadiah versus Klein. So this is very fun fact about the Kleins. They have been involved in copyright lawsuits. So what this means is they have lawyers that are experienced here. So while the Kleins have a major advantage, both in money and experienced lawyers, now Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron, they might be out there getting the Saul Goodmans of the copyright law world. We have no idea. They may have to get the strip mall lawyer because, frankly, I don't think they're going to have enough money for the white glove, top tier New York law firms or California.
They're not, and this is exactly where the Hassan play comes in, and that's exactly why the optics are terrible for him too, because his audience, which is their audience. Or better yet, yeah, his audience, because they're the waiting rooms. Yeah, duh. What am I talking about? Trilly's a dumbass. Anyway, yeah, his audience, they all share them. They're the arbiters. Yo, they gonna be pressuring him to help him. That's exactly what's going on. That's exactly why you have the under the table thing, as Hassan was saying earlier. Like, bro, it's just gonna keep closing in, bro. It's just gonna keep going in. Hey, man, I'm just loving seeing where it goes. Juicy.
Law firms that are at the top tier of their game. I just don't think so. I think they're going to end up with some guys who may, have a mismatched blazer and pants in the courtroom.
We got Saul Goodman. Gotta get that criminal lawyer. And this is especially ironic considering she was using pictures of Chuck in her Twitter. Meanwhile, she's the one who's actually gonna end up hiring Jimmy McGill. Then he talks about how much worse it is that she actually did this live. She did a live reaction.
The fact that she did it live. She didn't even wait. She did it live. If she had waited and done it the next day, or done it 2 days after, Denims would have a better argument. But she didn't wait because these people are impatient idiots. They
stamped. Stamped. Yeah, no. We've been saying this for a very long time. Yeah, they're all morons. They gotta stop letting these idiots blow in from Stupid Town. I swear, the capacity is full. Can't let none of y'all in. Like, bro, all they had to do was go into the vid and just be critical. Again, like I was saying in the Emiru vid and all the other vids, but need to keep stamping it in because, yeah, It's so easy to see how dumb this is. Yo, whether you feel like a disdain or not for Ethan, you could just go in that boy and genuinely react, give commentary, give your opinions and conjecture, but y'all couldn't even do that. And since you couldn't, what do I say? Stupid action, stupid consequences. You made your bed, you're laying in it. Like, bro.
They have no idea about the law. They have no idea about anything. And doing things like that, doing things live, and was perfect. It really put her in the worst possible legal position. She's screwed. At this point, I'm leaning on the 90s%.
And it's literally Legal Mindset who I was quoting. That's the funny part. Yo, he said it's not 100. But I'm saying, okay, it's not 100. I feel that. But that doesn't mean it isn't 90, 95.
Yeah. For side of Ethan, legally speaking.
90%.
Ooh. Bad one, boys. Yeah, this is just... Can it get any better? It always can. It always can. Hassan hasn't even opened up his mouth today yet.
Now, I'm not a betting man, but I kind of like those odds. When it comes to 90 to 10, okay, I'll be a betting man for this one. And of course,
I might throw a little bit in. Don't gamble, y'all, but I might throw a little bit in. Like,
Denims had to do it live and she couldn't wait. She was too stuck up on her pure hatred of Ethan that she completely ended up cooking herself.
That's what I came off as saying. Again, they have such a hate boner because they have such a fucking wanted to suck this nigga boner. Like, bro. Being Hassan, we know. Yo, you couldn't even just actually be critical, bro. You were just sitting there fuming because that's the only thing you could do. Again, the gestures. Shoot, she's making one right now. Funny enough. Like, yo, this has got me dying. Hold on. Can I make this exact face? Like, dumbass. Like, yo, what are we talking about? Hey. Yo, keep cooking. I don't know how you're cooking, though, because, again, none of your houses got stoves.
This is kind of what happens when you are fueled by such anger and such vitriol for someone you don't even know that much. Obviously, you can not like his politics or you can disagree with his takes or whatever, but taking it so far as to, indirectly lead to the CPS call on his kid, or to have that stream where you're encouraging the whole situation with CPS.
Where's the stream, Denims?
On his kids, that is just extremely vile. You're taking it to the real world. You're trying to separate a family, and she really just is a psychopath.
She said early in the debate that she acknowledges she used third-party content as filler and siphons views away from the original. So she admits that she's infringing. Like, I think filler content, you shouldn't do it. I know I do it as a React streamer, so she's confessing to the crime. She's literally self-reporting.
What the? Wait. What is filler content? Hold on. These are the questions we gotta ask. If you feel like there's nothing to do, especially if you're like streaming, like I guess you could say in the words of like in like YouTube videos, there's like obviously heads will have like a more prominent series, and then there's other videos they drop. We all know what I'm talking about. Yes, we're talking about Ian. You got the content cop type of videos, and then there's like the other vids. And you would, per se, in that sense, call them like the filler vids, because obviously there's more prominent things that this creator drops. But as a streamer, bro, I don't know what could be filler. If you're just sitting there on something that's like filler, if it's downtime, just don't stream. Like, I think it's time to end stream. What are we talking about? Like, huh? Like,
so her argument is, I'm just a small creator, so they don't apply to me. No. That's not what's happening here. What's happening is they haven't found you, Denims, because to a large channel, your theft, you are a piss ant, legally, financially to them. You are nothing to them because you're so small.
He said, man, we just nasty. We gonna see you later.
They could sue you. They would win, but you're nothing to them. You are absolute nothing to them. You do not matter.
I said good day, sir.
So, but just because you don't matter doesn't mean what you did isn't illegal. Just because someone doesn't catch you speeding doesn't mean
that like speeding isn't bad. Obviously it still is, because it's not potentially, it just straight up is harmful. You crash into somebody or some accident happens, I think that's bad, right?
speeding isn't illegal. Just because you drive drunk and you don't get caught on a country back road doesn't mean it's suddenly legal.
Piss ant. Oh my lord. Subscribe to Legal Mindset. Holy shit, this guy's
Uncle Mindset, he be cooking every time. You already know. Share the love.
great. Absolute cinema. Dude, I'm telling you, Denims has that Hassan level IQ. And you would think
Where do y'all think she's getting this all from? Like, like realistically.
that they don't actually think this, but this is their legitimate argument. They actually think that it doesn't matter because they are so small and Ethan is so rich and he's such a like a bigger creator that it doesn't matter that I'm stealing views from him. And you know this is how they think because they use the same logic when they justify like burning cars and looting stores. Oh, who cares about robbing different stores like Apple or even small mom and pop shops?
Nah, freaking the Hassan insurance take. Oh my god, I can't. It's just so freaking stupid.
Well, they're probably owned by rich people, so it doesn't matter. They are so stupid and privileged. They don't realize you can't just break the law and get away with it. This is what happens when you spend all of your time online in echo chambers. You actually forget the reality of this world where you can't just break laws. And you might...
It's just like, yeah, no, and especially on an echo chamber tip, it's like, bro, these heads are not willing to be objective. Like, you are not willing to to see another person's perspective or see the perspective of another person's ideologies. Like, no, it is literally, you are going to conform to this, you're going to agree with everything, or you're exiled. Like, why would heads want that? Like that is just bad. That is not good. Like, heads should be able to think for themselves. Like, obviously you can still commonly agree on things, and this is the whole thing between Ethan and Hassan too. Like, on political ideologies, they agree on literally most shit. It's just a factor of, yeah, my nigga, Mr. Hamas, Diddy, Osama bin Laden, Baby Oil, Houthi, Forensic Fit didn't happen, Piker. My nigga, you gotta stop simping for terrorists. That shit is bad. Yeah, no one's getting behind that. That's literally like one of the only Big Jones. It's so stupid, bro. It's all so dumb, but whatever. Might
have gotten away with it multiple times before, but this is the one time you are being held accountable and you can't take it. You are so used to preferential treatment that regular treatment seems like harassment, seems like some racism, sexism, or whatever. That is not how it works in reality.
And Denim's Frogan and Kaceytron.
Oh, yo, we had seen this the other day.
You guys should pay me for this. You guys should send me right now a super thanks for this. And here's how you do it. Here's how we do it, guys. Here's how we do it, chat. You say, I'm going to rat out like a jailhouse snitch. I'm going to rat out the people that called CPS, and I'm going to give you their names and all their information.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
Now that boy's still bad.
Wow.
I'm telling you, yo, the snark bulls, nah, these bulls are sweating, and they're sweating real bad. I ain't gonna lie. This is what happens when you do the bads. Like, bro, nah, in all serious case, though, none of you heads had to do any of this. You can dislike someone. You can not like their political takes. You can not like their just in general opinions. But, bro, you ain't have to do all this, bro. It's never this deep. This is where y'all brought it. Now the earth is scorched. Tough. Like,
oh, God. Woo!
So you can pursue them because you really want them, right?
Yeah.
You really want them. We're going to give up their heads. We're going to sacrifice them to the corn. We're going to put them out there in the wood chipper.
Yes.
If you drop this against us, we'll do that for you privately. So no one sees it. It's going to be private, off the books. We're going to slide their heads to you, but you got to drop it against us. And I think that's the real sauce. And I think
I'm going to be honest. I don't think they know who did it. I don't think they can do this. Like, obviously, this is...
not like Denim's, Kaceytron, Frogan. Yeah, nah, these fools they're not gonna know exactly what's in it. The bull. Who did the false CPS call? Yeah, it's obviously they're not of relative intelligence to even go through that process to even know that. But second to that, yeah, I don't think they're legitimately that stupid. Because again, like I was saying in the video where we had covered this clip, and I was talking about it, bro. Because Asmongold later in this jump, he's like saying if these heads were colluding with the H3 Snark mods and whoever bull that did the false CPS call, if they were colluding with them, you're just most definitely accomplices, and you would be like 1,000,000,000% cooked, like not even a question. So I don't think they're that stupid, but I guess we're only gonna have to see.
Absolute cinema. But if I'm looking at this logistically, they probably don't even know who did it.
Dude, this is such cinema, man. If they turned on each other and they just started throwing each other under the bus, like exposing who did the CPS call and stuff, and I don't know if they did know who did it or not. I feel like they're
I doubt it. Like,
definitely not loyal enough to each other, and they probably want to save
hell no. Yo, how many times do I have to explain this? These motherfuckers, right? Like, I know we always say the jokes or whatever, these niggas on Hassan's dick and all that shit, bro. These niggas don't give a fuck about Hassan's dick or this that shit is gay. I don't give a fuck. But like, anyway, bro, fuck, yo, god damn it, yo, I can't even fucking say my John or whatever. Oh, Trilly's a dumbass. Anyway, these niggas don't give a fuck about this nigga Hassan for real. What they really want is this nigga's fucking position, bruh. Like, real shit. Like, what this, the clout and the money, the shit that this nigga has. He's the most poppin', like, fucking political streamer or whatever, especially, like, leftist streamer. These niggas want his position. It's a hierarchy. That's why I always talk about it. Hassan, the Glorious Zaddy King, the Orbiters, and then the G-Boys, bruh. Like, the Orbiters, they made a space. They actually got a little bit of plats. Not really. These niggas are irrelevant. But, like, they got a little bit of plats, bro, so they can orbit this nigga. They want to go up. What do you think they're trying to do all this shit? Still keep going on these dramas that they apparently don't participate in, because Hassan doesn't do petty fucking dramas. Dumbass. Like, of course he participates in them shits. But anyway, yeah, they don't care about this nigga Hassan. They just want his position. But at the end of the day, on an optics level, of course they gonna be glazing a nigga, because, yo, they're trying to get closer to him. So, they no more niggas gonna follow me. Then eventually I can pass this nigga, and then fuck him. This is why there's a civil war happening now in the fucking, the GoFundMe race. Like, bro, this shit, bro. Yo, Denims was getting to drop her shit real fast, and it was the second one. Crazy. Embarrassing.
their own skin. So if they knew, they would definitely rat them out. But yeah, Esmond thinks they're gonna be screwed anyways, even if they do try to rat them out, because then they might be liable for something else.
Here's the funny thing. He's leaving this out. Is that if they know who did it, calling and weaponizing a governmental agency on another person is, as far as I know, a criminal offense. It's kind of like in the same spectrum of swatting, and he can correct me if I'm wrong about this. But if they know who...
On a base level, like, yeah, you'd be wasting government, like, you know, say resources, obviously, because it's a false CPS call. The CPS does not need to be there, obviously. In the case of Ethan and Hila, like, yo, they were fine. Obviously, these niggas were fucking lying and spreading bullshit.
Did it. And they coordinated with that person. Not only would they be doing that and getting away from this lawsuit, but they would be opening themselves up to somehow a sort of accessory lawsuit or accessory charge for weaponizing a federal agency and submitting false reports. So this actually, like, aiding and abetting, right? So actually this could be even worse for them if they did this. Please let them do this. That would be really fucking funny, man. Well, I don't think it would be hard to prove, because these people probably have private communications that completely explain that they were doing it maliciously. Like, just
like text messages, what, on like fucking what's that John called? Telegram, like all that shit, like some back-end platform or some John, bro. This is where the real collusion happens. But yeah, in this case, if we were to be using again this hypothetical, bruh, they would be absolutely like, just, it would be over, bro. Y'all were in contact with the niggas who did the false CPS call, bro. Y'all niggas are fucked. Like, if that was the case, like, what? Y'all niggas are done.
just in total plain English that they were doing it maliciously.
Oh yeah, I mean, if their phone records or messages or anything are looked into, they are completely cooked. I'm almost certain they would have been talking about some shit that would probably get them screwed in court. And he's right about this, because they could be considered liable if they were part of the plan to call CPS on Ethan's kids. Or if they knew that was happening and basically aided them in any way. And I just find it,
because that would immediately make them accomplices. Like,
funny how every one of them is reacting so differently. From Casey not even having any lawyers and randomly getting married, to Frogan, I don't know, probably buying an extra large pizza, to Denim's actually trying to fight this in court and thinking she has a chance.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, again, actually, but it's like, cell phone queen. Of course she's gonna do the dumb shit.
To Sean just getting trolled. This is my Marvel universe, guys. This is my Avengers.
Cinema.
Also, Kowalski analysis. What is this video? Homepage as well. Thank you.
Oh boy, the schlups are there. Slippy. Yo, Pegasus cooking.
YouTube, you're doing a good job. I don't know about you guys, this Pegasus guy might be the greatest YouTuber ever. I'm gonna subscribe, watch all of his videos, tell all my friends about him, and then proceed to absolutely win at life in every way imaginable. Because that is just the sequence of events for a Pegasus fan. Anyways, let's move on to people going after streamer Emiru.
Oh, yeah, this shit, yeah, the G-Boys was literally like dick eating so hard, bruh. Like, again, she did not say anything controversial at all. She literally said, yeah, you probably shouldn't maliciously steal content. You know, that's really bad. You shouldn't admit to crimes on stream. That's really bad.
Emiru gave like the most lukewarm basic take about Ethan's lawsuit. She said that, hey, it's wrong to steal content. And now apparently Hassan's goon squad is just harassing her like crazy.
What was Emiru talk?
Well, reacts are a little scary because I saw that some people are getting sued for reactions, but Mr. Daily wouldn't sue me. We're homies. He likes my tweets sometimes. Or it's people that like maliciously react. Like they react.
Isn't it crazy how Emiru knows about this, but all the people against Ethan don't know about this? It's probably because she watched the video for 5 minutes. This obvious.
It's probably because she watched the video for 5 minutes where you didn't even have to watch the whole vid to get there. Yo, this is so sad, bruh. But what else are we gonna expect from the Orbiters, bruh? They're working at a lower level of intelligence than Hassan Piker. They're done. Like,
nuance is just totally lost.
Watch me so that they don't get any views. Like, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you're.
And this take deserves backlash.
Reporting disaster. It's crazy. Even she understands this. She probably watched half the video.
Right, so that was her take. You can't steal content. Most normal basic take ever. She didn't criticize Hassan or any Orbiters, nothing. Not even a fraction of what I've done. And this is what people are responding to her with. Here we got a tweet with 74k likes. Woman who hangs out with every grapist she meets. I think Israelis are fine.
And this is the John I was saying, like, yo, in the vid that we just came off of. Like, what? Y'all just throwing this John around? Are y'all gonna serve up some proof? Y'all so ready to throw again these terms around. Y'all turn them into buzzwords, bro. Even though, again, words like this got traumatic things behind them, and especially calling heads like fascist and Nazi are traumatic events happening in history. You got very bad things behind them. Bro, y'all just shelving them out like it's nothing. What? How do you even get to this level? It's always gonna baffle me.
Okay, so she didn't mention Israelis at all. She was literally talking about Ethan's lawsuit. But of course, these people will make it some sort of weird political issue. Also, in case you're confused about who the grapists are, this person is referring to
Asmongold, Tectone.
I think Asmongold and Tectone. I don't know. Obviously, again, just complete slander. You just can't say this shit. Seeing the misogyny see through the lip tears every time a woman disagrees with them is one of my favorite aspects of this app. She keeps terrible company as not misogyny to point that out. Man who is biased on the internet strawmans woman in a bad fake tactic. As a joke, actually, you humorless idiot.
As a joke? Oh my god. Yeah, of course it was a joke. Yeah, no, I'll just be humorous. No, yo, come on, man. She just, come on. Of course, you know she just hangs out with a rapist. That's so funny, like. You niggas are so fucking pathetic.
It's a joke. I'm just slandering people as a joke, guys. The classic Kaceytron tactic. I was just trolling, guys. I've been trolling this entire time. I was only pretending to be regarded. Just say you want to eliminate all J's next time. Oh, but just because you asked nicely. H3 Snark and Lefty Twitter have now set their sights on Emiru. Emiru, the woman who had a podcast with Asmongold and Tectone, I'm shocked. The levels of pick-me this girl has resorted to is insane. And yes, you can do that. The platform
still don't understand where you're getting that from, but alright.
You and your friends would have millions on wouldn't exist otherwise. Emiru is that scene girl who sometimes does a Nazi salute because it's edgy. What? I don't know how to explain it, but
Yo, this is what I was saying in the job. I'm like, bro, this fool went on this whole tirade. Again, are you gonna shelve up a clip of her doing this Nazi salute? Like, what are we talking about, gang?
Nazi groypers always follow these kinds of girls online, willingly lean in their racist shit for attention. I'm not saying she's actually racist, guys. I just want to
yeah, she does a Nazi salute. But she's not racist, though, or I don't know.
Protect myself. Who is the Nazi in question here, by the way? Is it the guy who made this about Israelis and Jews somehow? By the way, react to people they hate. That is the point of fair use. It's called criticism, not to mention the people who are reacting to a hit piece on them. How effing smooth brain.
they do realize that, you know what I'm saying, you can also react and not be criticizing someone. They could be like, you know, reacting about something that is in a positive manner. Like, what are we talking about?
And classic Redditor is just ignoring, you know, every actual merit of the lawsuit. The fact that they maliciously tried to steal views from Ethan and steal his content. But of course,
Directly.
it's convenient to pretend none of that happened. Useful little token she is. Emery's all in on defending Asmon.
That shit is just actually wild.
She's watched without Asmon supported viewers.
H3 Snark and Lefty Twitter set their sights on Emiru. What the fuck? Emiru is a scene girl that sometimes does a Nazi salute because it's edgy. Emiru does a Nazi salute. And this is the thing, is that these are the people that useful little token she is. I just want you to see that, like, anything
so
that
like,
these people do, these people are abusive. They're bullies. They want to gang up on people and push them around.
Yes, because these niggas are fucking pathetic, bro. They just, again, like, all on fucking Hassan's tip, bro. They want to be on this nigga dick so bad that they're out here saying this shit when they have no fucking Johns to back up half the shit that they're fucking saying, going around slandering and defaming niggas, bro. I never understand this shit, bro. Like, these niggas are generally addicted to, like, Twitter. I don't know how the fuck to explain it. I always think, and I always tell y'all, bro, I'm like Cardi on other apps and shit. I'm not going on these jobs. And I tell y'all, especially all the time, I'm not going on that fucking cesspool of an app, Twitter. But, bro, how do these niggas just get on that shit every day and be saying this shit? It's blowing my fucking mind. Like, yo, if I had to get on Twitter right now, type this shit out, bro, my nigga, my shit would be shaking like this, bro, on the fucking send button. There's no way you about to see me fucking trill yaps, or whatever the fuck my Twitter is. You gonna see me calling a nigga a rapist and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, these niggas do it casually. Like, bro. Bro, I can't.
I think, again, the best way to approach this stuff is to just call it out immediately and just say how ridiculous it is.
Every time. I'm here. Every single time. Stabbed.
When they go after attacking somebody like Emiru for saying that, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to react to somebody's video and say actively that you're breaking fair use, they're going to act like this is somehow, like, Nazi adjacent.
It's just crazy how
It's not in any way. It's not even politically adjacent. Like, it's just...
radicalized these people are. The moment somebody points out the common sense opinion, they lose their minds and try to slander her and harass her in any way. And this basically just shows to everybody on the fence which side to be on. Anyways, that's about it. Click this video or you double in size every Tuesday. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, gang. Shout out my glorious Slap King. More Pegasus. They already know, man. They just fucked up real bad. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, that first link. Should have loved with more Pegasus. I'm telling you, the Slop King, he putting on, gang. We there for the schlops. This series, ethereal, has me floating. Absolute cinema. Yeah, final opinions and conjecture. Everyone is still boxed. Yep. Yeah, Kaceytron is more focused right now on I guess what type of grammar? Yo, Trilly can't even words at all now. But yeah, I guess she's more focused on getting married. And again, there's nothing wrong with you know, having love and especially genuine love. But let's keep it frank here. We know the reality with Miss Kaceytron. So I think she has more pressing matters. But hey, listen, let her love prosper if she wants, or better yet, if they want. Anyway, to that, yeah, we already know the other likes. Denim's absolutely cooked, still boxed. I still don't understand. I still don't understand why she's so adamant about fighting this boy, but whatever. We know how that goes down. Yeah, Sean, you're going back to be irrelevant. We knew what it was. I ain't gonna lie, but you did get saved this time. I'm not gonna cap, so you can have that, bro. You did get saved. You skirted your way out of this one. Let's hope you don't make any more mistakes. Well, I would say we'd be seeing more from you, but we won't. So anyway, right, who's the last bull on here? And then yeah, especially like, you know, so just to comment on the Emiru part again, even though we had the vid, so if you didn't see that, go check it out. But like, yeah, that part is not that whole part, but the whole John going on within that head's like giving all this backlash or whatever, or Hassan's G boys or whatever, giving her the backlash is dumb. Her take, like, again, and not in a bad way, was the most basic John like ever, bruh. Like, it was correct. Don't steal people's videos maliciously. That's exactly why these fucking dumbasses are getting sued. I don't know, but you already know what it is. Again, shout out more Pegasus, the Schlop King, for the daily schlops. And I'll be seeing y'all On the flip, baby.
you